Winterburg is situated in a valley in the Hunsrück Mountains. The village is nestled in the Sohnwald forest, the source of the water that caused such damage. Forested landscapes have vast water storage capacity, soaking up heavy rainfall like a sponge. But in recent years, this has no longer been happening as efficiently as it used to. Bernhard Frauenberger is in charge of the local forestry service. He and his colleague Michael Feig are going to show us what the problem is. The flooding in Winterburg and other villages down in the valley is linked to the state of the forest. It's increasingly dry. Here, where they're digging, even the beech trees are showing signs of drought damage, and beeches aren't usually very sensitive. It actually rained a lot in the summer of 2021, but how much rain did the ground actually absorb? It soon transpires, not much at all.
Yep, you can see it's bone dry.
Has drought become a long-term problem?
Last year, there was no rainfall here in the region for more than 70 days. In the Kastellaun area, it didn't rain for over 100 days. By the 1st of August 2021, there was still a deficit of over 250 liters per square meter. Hard to imagine given the year's overall weather, but it goes to show how severe the lack of rainfall has been in the last 3 years.
As Frauenberger explains, there needs to be 2 months of steady rainfall, day and night, to make up for the drought of recent years. He also says that the forest needs to be managed differently. In the past, water used to be drained from the forest. These days, he and his team are laying pipes and digging trenches in the Sohnwald in order to replenish the watershed and retain the water that collects on the logging roads. The aim is to ensure it seeps into the ground across the forest instead of flowing into the valley and causing the waterways there to burst their banks.
Wir haben ja sehr viele Bäche auch hier im Sohnwald, Bachläufe, der Ellerbach.
There are lots of streams here in the Sohnwald, the Ellerbach, the Grevenbach, and it was striking how quickly their water levels rose in just a short space of time here in the Sohnwald. When it rained, a massive amount of water collected in a concentrated area. It was pretty frightening.
In den Sohnwald runtergeprasselt ist. Es war, muss ich sagen, beängstigend.
When the storm hit, the forest couldn't absorb the torrential rain. The logging roads were crippled and had to be rebuilt. Now, deeper trenches and larger pipes have been put in place to reroute heavy rainfalls to points in the forest where it can seep into the ground.
Wir erreichen damit, dass wir diese Abflussspitzen brechen können.
What that does is avert excessive runoff and allow groundwater to replenish. The water is distributed slowly and steadily across the forest floor, where it's absorbed. In terms of the local ecosystem, it means there's enough water to sustain the forest as a natural resource again.
Lebensqualität bzw. als Lebensgrundlage zur Verfügung steht.
Bernhard Frauenberger is planning to upgrade the whole forest this way. It's a small but significant way of helping to reduce the effects of extreme weather.